Well, speaking of gold and dollars, IRS phone scams have been around for years. Imposters call taxpayers telling them they owe money to the government, and some victims are bilked out of sometimes thousands of dollars. So as a safeguard, the IRS has always assured taxpayers they will never contact them over the phone without having sent a letter first. There are reports, though, that the IRS does actually call taxpayers over the phone. Gerri Willis is with me now, and she has more on this because it is tax time. I mean, most people have met that April 15th deadline or have filed for an extension, but this is the season where they're getting their refunds.
Well, you know, I guess you have to say never. You know, even John Koskinen, the head of the IRS, the chief commissioner, has said, we're never going to call you. Don't worry, you're never going to get a phone call. And the main reason he's done that is what you've described, because there's a scam out there where bad guys call people, innocent people, and try to bilk them out of money. But guess what? There are agents out there in the country who are calling people on the telephone largely because they're initiating an audit. So this is the reason they would be calling. And let me tell you, the
just brass tack, don't ever send a check just from a phone prompt. I mean, if you're getting a call to be told that you will be audited, that's different.
Well, so even if you get a call being told that you're being audited, I would still check it out. I am not sending anybody a check until I know who I'm talking to. The way we found out about this, Nina Olson, who is a taxpayer advocate, she is a great person. She works for the IRS but does not report to the IRS, and she's been traveling the country talking to taxpayers. And in Iowa, she found out that some of these revenuers were actually calling taxpayers. Now, I just want to read you something that's on the IRS website. They say, this is new now, the IRS doesn't initiate contact with taxpayers to request personal or financial information. There's a spot right there. This includes any type of electronic communication, such as text messages and social media channels. The IRS does not call with threats of lawsuits or arrest. So they're trying to say, you know, we are not the bad guys. We're not going to do what they do. But to tell you the truth, if you get one of these phone calls, I would contact the IRS local office directly myself and make sure that these people are on the up and up. You've got to do it to protect yourself, because not only do these bad guys steal your money, they also steal your identity.
Even worse, right? I mean, it's bad to lose a few hundred, but certainly losing the identity, especially for older people, it's a mess.
Yes.
Gerri Willis, looking out for us. Thank you, as always.
Thank you.